brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play, I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint Dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks. What's going on, y'all? What it do? What it do? This your boy Hen checking in. Once again, Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 82. And look, y'all, man, I just want to say there's a lot of stuff been going on, man, that really got on my nerves. And I got to speak on it, man. You know what? Today, I'm pulling out one jersey today, man. I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, hell no. But, yeah, I'm pulling out one jersey today, man. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 82, man. It's just something I want to speak on. And, yeah, of course, you know the jersey's on the way. Y'all know every once in a while I hit y'all with one jersey. Sometimes two jerseys, three. You just never know the order or how many or, like, who jersey it is. Like I said, you just never know, man. This is the most unpredictable show on the internet. But look, man, before we get to it, matter of fact, let's go get to the jersey, man. I don't have the jersey hanging up, but I still got to get something off my chest, man. Man, I got to get something off my chest, man, for real, for real. But look, man, let's get to the jersey, legendary jersey. Icon, like, is an understatement. This dude wore this number. We're going to talk about why he wore this number and what made him decide to wear it. And we're going to talk about it, man. But look, I'm going to pull the jersey out, man. I'm talking about legendary at the highest order, man. Let's get to it. I'm back. And he's back. Number 45 for the Chicago Bulls. Y'all already know who this is, man. I really don't have to turn the jersey around. I really don't. I don't even have to turn the jersey around, let y'all see who it is. But look, man, y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all see it, man. Your airness, man. Michael Jordan, man. Yeah. Thing clean too, my boy. Woo. Yep. The all-stick, everything. Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls jersey, man. Let's get to it. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Michael Jordan, man. 45, all-stick, everything, my boy. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people like, why the hell did he wear number 45 when he came back to the league and all that stuff? We're going to talk about all that. It's a meaning to it. Yeah, man. Mike was that guy, man. My two favorite basketball players of all time, Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan. KD, MJ. Yeah, so, yeah, man. But yeah, we're going to talk about this, man. We're going to speak on this. But it's something else I got to speak on first, man. We got to get to it, man. But this Michael Jordan all-stick everything, man. Number 45, man. AKA, he's back. He's back. Yeah, man. Jordan, man. Let's get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's move this over a little bit. Let's get to it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on though, man? But look, this right here, man. This Michael Jordan jersey, like I said, we're going to get to it. We're going to speak on like what he did and why he did it and all that stuff, man. Like, but look, man, it's something else I got to speak on, man. Something else I got to speak on. I want to speak on, man, a lot of stuff been going on with it. Megan Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson stuff, man. You know, Megan Thee Stallion was going with Klay Thompson. You know, they had this crazy relationship. They were kicking it. You know, they were going together, doing their thing, having fun, doing all the good stuff that they were doing. You know, she was cooking. online, trying to pretend like she the housewife and the woman and all that, doing her thing, I guess that's what you call it. But now they broke up, man, she put all her business out on the internet, talking about, why they broke up and what happened, and talking he cheated and I was around your parents and the whole time we're playing like, housewife and all that stuff. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff, that she didn't have to say. She could have kept it to herself. That's why when you go with somebody or be with somebody, keep that to yourself, man. Another thing too, man, while we talking about it, Megan Thee Stallion been with a lot of rappers, entertainers, and just a lot of celebrities. Like, she been linked with a lot of them, man. Like, say, the Tory Lanez, the Baby, dude named Party. I think he is a singer slash rapper, entertainer. I mean, a lot of dudes that she been with. A lot of dudes, man. G-Eazy. I mean, a lot of dudes, man. A lot of dudes. I mean, Klay was just last in line. But, at the same time, though, man, when they broke up, she was talking about she need a break. She need time to herself and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, just have time to yourself. Why you got to explain every single little second, little detail, little inch, describe every little nick and cranny of what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So even if she did say she was taking a break, she lied. She lied, y'all. Right after that, she didn't take no damn break. Right after that, she went right back outside to the streets. You know what I'm saying? It was like a day or two after she posted that. And she was spotted in the club taking a shot and holding a shot glass with her mouth. And she got the shot glass, she grabbed it with her mouth from a girl's chest and swallowed it whole. Like, she outside, got a little skimpy stuff on. I mean, like, what we doing here, man? So my whole thing from the jump, it looked like it was a front. It looked like she wasn't trying to be the housewife or change over a new leaf. It like she was just trying to get with Klay Thompson, try to be on the Sierra Russell Wilson type vibe, and try to, get in good with his connects and still tuck away the hot girl summer stuff she was doing, but still we're gonna wait till she got married and bring it back out again. Cause now the bag's secured. Cause and we talk about it, I don't count nobody's pocket, but a lot of people saying, a lot of women out there saying that Klay Thompson wasn't nothing, or nobody knew about him until he got with Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
That is so crazy. Like, that's so crazy, man. That's crazy, man. 2011, 2012, Klay came in the league, man. It been popping ever since then. Megan Thee Stallion came in the game, 2019, 18, like, Klay been well established in the league way before Megan even got a deal. Like, what we talking about? But it's crazy that people saying that, painting that narrative. That's why I love the Pull Out Game podcast, man. Cause we finna get the script right, man. And look, man, I'm sorry, y'all, man. I got an embarrassing confession to make. Even though I'm finna talk in defense of Klay Thompson, I have no Klay Thompson jerseys. Yeah, I said it, y'all. I ain't got no Klay Thompson. I ain't got no Klay Thompson jersey. But look, I don't have every jersey in the world. I know y'all heart drop like, damn, he don't? Because y'all think I got every jersey ever made. That's far from the truth. But it's still the coded collection. And look, man, the jersey that I don't got, it's fun getting new jerseys. Because I still collect jerseys. So that's part of, on my to-do list to get the Klay Thompson jersey. His career, high school, college, pro. Yeah, so Klay, he well deserved to have his jersey in the pullout game. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get it. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to pull out some Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? But look, Megan Thee Stallion been a front from jump, man. I don't know what happened with that Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion stuff, man. Yeah, this the same woman that so-called lied on Tory Lanez. He's still locked up. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why that happened. I don't know what they said. Well, I mean, it's so much stuff going on. The Baby had a song, the rapper The Baby, he had a song saying, like the day before Tory Lanez, got arrested, the baby said he had sex with Megan Thee Stallion the day before. And while that was going on, Megan Thee Stallion was in a relationship with another dude named Party. He was in a relationship. She was in a relationship with him, and then she was having sex with the baby, and then she was having sex with Tory Lanez too. They saying Megan Thee Stallion friend was dating Tory Lanez, and she found out that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez were having sex. So that's why so-called Megan Thee Stallion friend shot Tory Lanez. I mean, my bad. Megan Thee Stallion friend shot Megan Thee Stallion. And Tory Lanez went to prison. He didn't want to say what really happened and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion been like linked with so many dudes. I mean, it's crazy. I'm talking about Million Man March type vibes, man. Like how many dudes she been with. So I'm like, what is we doing here, man? Like, you know, now she back outside, and you know, that's why you back outside already, and you telling all the business on the internet. That's why no man gonna really take you serious like that. So by you doing all this, what you think your future gonna hold? You gonna get another Klay Thompson again? Yeah, you probably will get another Klay Thompson again. And I don't mean by like a good dude that, you know, finna treat you right, that got all the money. You might get a dude like that, but you gonna get the same result, cause they see you for what you is, what you doing. You out here playing, telling all the business, having these hot girl summer vibes and all that stuff. So people ain't really with it. So all the dudes looking at you now like, I can't take you serious. I get with you for a little bit, have some fun, and after that we done. So man, all these girls out talking about they outside, they back outside, and had some on the internet talking about every girl got a boyfriend. Y'all take the time to cheat on y'all man and do it in respect and response to what Klay did to Megan. I heard Megan cheated on Klay too. I don't know what happened with that, but you know the big narrative that Klay cheated on Megan, and all these women time they gonna get together and cheat for, you know, for the respect out of Megan. They gonna cheat on their own boyfriend for what two celebrities got going on. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. But anyway, man, I think that's so stupid. But the dumbest thing out of everything that I heard, you know, cheat on your man for Megan, that's stupid. All the women supposed to cheat on their men and stuff. Like, y'all ain't never met Megan. What y'all talking about? Dumb as hell. But I want to do this real quick, man. It's a big narrative going around saying Klay Thompson was nothing, or he was a nobody before he got with Megan, right? Okay. So look, we're gonna do a verses, but we ain't gonna do music for music. We're gonna do resume for resume, because Klay Thompson don't do music, so we gotta do a verses another way. We're gonna do verses on resumes. First up, Megan Thee Stallion. Let's run her resume down. Her resume consists of, she was the 2020 most influential person / woman for 2020. I don't even know how that possible, because she do and rap about sex, titties, I can take your man, I got the best wop, this, that, sex, I love life a little bit, sex. So I don't know how that's possible. More influential. So it's influential for little women, little girls to grow up like that. That's what y'all saying, because that's all she rap about. So how is she influential? I don't get it. I'm sorry. And this ain't no bashing Megan Thee Stallion moment. It's just like, let's just get to the facts though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my black women. There's some black women out there, a lot of black queens out there doing their thing. But we got to get to the fact though, because y'all dogging Klay like he ain't nobody. And look, this the pullout game. You know, we break down players, so you definitely gonna break it down now. But look, like I said, Megan Thee Stallion, she was known for the 2020 most influential woman person of the year award or whatever like that. She won over 6 BET awards. She won 5 BET hip hop awards. She won 4 MTV Video Music Awards. She won Billboard Music Award for Top Rap Female Artist of 2019. She won 2022 Webby Artist of the Year Award. She won 2021 Congressional District Humanitarian Award. And then she won an award for Best Mixtape. Oh, that resume so cute. It's cute. Now, let's get to the main event. Let's get to Klay. The so-called dude that they get popping, or the so-called dude that was a nobody, until he got with Megan Thee Stallion. Let's talk about that nobody dude. I just ran Megan Thee Stallion resume down on what she won and accomplished, right? Okay. Y'all want me to read it again? I tell you what, I do y'all one bet. I read it for y'all again. Megan Thee Stallion accomplishment. 2020 most influential woman of the year. 2021 best new artist. She won over 6 BET awards. She won 5 BET Hip Hop Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, Billboard. Well, she won MTV Video Music Awards. She won 4 of those. Billboard Music Award, Top Rap Female Artist of the Year 2019, 2022 Webby Artist of the Year Award, 2021 Congressional District Humanitarian Award, and she won the Best Mixtape Award. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Good numbers. You know what I'm saying? Good little run. You know what I'm saying? Did your thing. Now, like I said, rub a hand together like Birdman. Playboy. Now let's get to Klay Thompson, the nobody that people were saying. I gotta emphasize that because that's crazy. People were saying Klay Thompson was a nobody until he got with Meg Thee Stallion. Let's talk about that nobody. Why don't we? Let's talk about it. Okay, Klay Thompson, 4-time NBA champion, 5-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA third team, NBA All-Defensive second team, NBA All-Rookie first team, NBA three-point contest champion, Olympic gold medalist 2016, FIBA World Cup gold medalist 2014, NBA record for more points in a single quarter, 37 points, NBA record for more 3-points made in a single game, 14 3-pointers, playoff record for more 3-pointers made in a playoff game with 11, consecutive 200 plus 3-pointers, 7 straight seasons, sharing the record with the greatest shooter that ever been born, Steph Curry. Now go to college. All Pac 10, first team, Washington State, and Division III State Player of the Year in 2008. That was in high school. That's all what Klay Thompson did. And then noted I started out with saying 4-time NBA champion. 4-time NBA champion. Megan Thee Stallion has done nothing like that that's big like an NBA champion. I mean, she won awards and stuff, but you won an award for yourself. Klay Thompson won awards, and that's for himself, his team, and that whole state, and saying you the best team in the world. Like, but he's a nobody, right? He's a nobody. Man, y'all playing, man. This Klay Thompson, man, stop playing. And he consecutive 200 plus 3-pointers made, 7 straight seasons, sharing the record with the greatest shooter ever been born, Steph Curry. Stephen Wardell Curry. Come on, man. So, and then when he won the 3-point shootout, he beat Steph Curry doing it. But Klay Thompson is a nobody. Everybody know who Steph Curry is. But Klay Thompson, at times, eclipsed Steph Curry. What y'all y'all talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Megan Thee Stallion want to marry Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Get in with his connects, secure the bag with Klay Thompson money, and be set for life. Like Sierra and Russell Wilson. But Sierra kind of changed her life around a little bit. She still dance and stuff, but she don't really be on the hot girl summer. It's just when she dance, it's provocative. But she like a choreographer, dancer, entertainer, singer. So it's part of her repertoire though. Megan just like to talk sex all day. Sex, 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 sex. Old McDonald had a form, E-I-E-I-O. Sex, 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 sex. That ain't gonna get it, man. Klay Thompson knew when to pull out the relationship. Shout out to pull out game. Pull out the relationship and go on by their business. And people mad at Klay Thompson because, you know, he didn't want to be a part of the hot girl summer. Klay Thompson ain't stupid. A lot of people talking about Klay Thompson corny. Klay Thompson just being him. I mean, he be on his boat, live his life, and he chilling. He didn't want to be a part of the hot girl summer stuff. As y'all can see, Megan Thee Stallion told all the business what happened. Klay Thompson used to date Coco Jones. But when they broke up, nobody said nothing about nothing. Everybody went their separate ways. You know. Then they had the video, Megan Thee Stallion went to an elegant dinner / concert. Everybody dressed up in they nice dresses and they tuxedos for the men. Everybody at the elegant dinner. It was quiet with people, a little singing on stage. Megan Thee Stallion, the only one acting a jackass, talking loud, ratchet, getting her shenanay on. Like, Klay had that look like, why am I here with this loud ass, shenanay, ratchet ass girl? Why? And Klay got tired of it, man. He want to have a little fun. Klay said, you ain't getting none of my money. I don't gotta feel what it, you know, with all that WAP and how good the sex is that she advertised her songs all day. Now I'm out like a light bulb. I'm gone. Y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the best shooter 3-pointers ever made. And you know they say, you know, Megan Thee Stallion loves shooters. You know, she with Tory Lanez, then she got with Klay and you know all that stuff. But they saying Tory Lanez didn't pull the trigger. So I don't know, man. You know, now Megan Thee Stallion back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like the yellow lines. And the road cone. You know what I'm saying? And the fire hydrant. And the street lights. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? And the tar on the road of the pavement. I'm just saying, she's back in the streets. She part of the streets now, man. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see the street lights, the stop sign, the yield signs, the train tracks, Megan just as much in the street again as all that. That's sad, man. But I ran the resume down, I did the verses. Megan Thee Stallion resume don't nowhere near compare to what Klay got going on, to his resume. And then, like I said, I don't count pocket, but they said Megan Thee Stallion, her net worth she earned over her career so far is $40 million. Klay net worth so far, total gross of his whole career is $286 million. $40 million, Megan Thee Stallion, $286 million Klay made in his whole career. So that sound crazy when y'all be like, Klay was nobody until he got with Megan Thee Stallion. But he made like damn near over 160 something, over 100 something million more, 200 million more, 200 million more. What we doing, man? What we doing, man? Like, what we doing, man? That's like 240 million more dollars than Megan Thee Stallion. But he was nobody until he got with Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all kidding me, man? Y'all know how crazy y'all sound right now? He just was nobody to y'all. Because a lot of y'all didn't watch sports. But if y'all knew sports, And then y'all saying Megan Thee Stallion is more known than Klay Thompson. Let's just say that is true. I doubt it. Because Klay been popping way before Megan Thee Stallion. That don't mean you more famous because you was on first, but I'm saying Klay been putting in work way before Megan Thee Stallion. But let's just say that is true. Let's just say Megan Thee Stallion is more popular than Klay Thompson, right? Okay. Let's just say that, right? But what do that matter when Megan Thee Stallion popularity that's so-called more known than Klay Thompson, it giving a bad message? Saying be a freak, be in the streets. It's just sickening, man. Like, that's the popularity that y'all giving claim to Megan Thee Stallion over Klay Thompson. Y'all kidding me, though? Klay Thompson on a boat. Klay Thompson won gold medal, NBA championships. Klay Thompson shut his mouth. He don't be in the streets. Klay Thompson is a great role model for all kids. Men, like little boys and little girls. Teenagers. Men in their young 20s. Females in their young 20s. Like, it's nothing bad about Klay Thompson. Y'all call him corny because he's not down with the hot girl summer stuff. Y'all kidding me, man? Come on, man. So if Megan Thee Stallion is more popular than Klay, okay, look at the message she's sending with her popularity. So y'all can take it what y'all want, man. At the end of the day, Klay get the W, man. You know what I'm saying? Meg got here done lied on the Gayle show about sleeping with Tory Lanez. She backtracked on her documentary and said she only lied because she got caught off guard with it. So that's why she lied. But at the end of the day, she lied. She a liar, cheater. What y'all want me to say, man? Come on, man. And now she back outside, man. So it just let me know when a woman emotional towards a man, she hurt. She gonna really duck out for a minute. But soon as that popped out, she said she need a break. A day later, she was drinking shots from a girl's chest. Like a day or two later, some tight clothes, and ain't nothing wrong with tight clothes, but it just looked different and it looked whorish vibe when you back outside after you just broke up with Klay Thompson. It let me know, and it showed to a lot of people that you weren't genuine about what you did. You weren't genuine. You really didn't care. You just wanted the bag from Klay Thompson. It didn't work. Now you back outside again. And the other potential candidates to be your boyfriend or them to date you, they ain't gonna take you serious now. Because you love to tell all your business. Find out you lied. Being in a relationship with somebody, they end up getting locked up. A lot of toxic stuff. Like, they don't want to be around it. They might get with you, to hook up with you. You know, see what they, you know what I'm saying? See what that about. And they out. I mean, seeing right now, your reputation, that's all it's hitting for. So, yeah, man. Klay, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Klay won this. I'm gonna tell y'all why Klay won. Not because his resume way better than Megan Thee Stallion. Not because his pocket way bigger than Megan Thee Stallion. Not because none of that. He won too because women love a mystery in a man. And when a man get with a high celebrity profile celebrity woman, an actress or a female rapper, whoever, and then he end up breaking up with the woman and she was a big time celebrity and he break up with her, he did the breaking up. Now, well, she did the breaking up. Okay, they said she did the breaking up, but at the same time, she broke up with him because he was cheating. Women love a mystery though. Women like, damn, Meg couldn't like tame Klay. He a little player. Women love that mystery. I'm a player type. You know what I'm saying? I'm the rebel bad guy type dude. Women love that. So And then on top of that, Klay didn't even say nothing bad. He kept his mouth quiet and didn't say nothing. So right after that, and went down like that, a lot of women like, damn, I need to get with Klay. I need to see what Klay hitting on called, Klay attention span don't last long. He get bored quick. I bet I could tame him. I bet I could get with him. I bet I could make him, bow down to me. And I bet I can make him love me. Women love type of challenges like that. So that kind of boosted Klay stop. Women try to see what he about now. So, but Meg out here looking like, looking like one of those street workers out here still. You know what I'm saying? So her popularity, all that going down. I'm just saying, don't look good. But Klay stock raised up called a mystery now for the women. A lot of women mad at Klay, but it's what it is. We don't, he ain't studying those. You know what I'm saying? So Klay just doing what he doing, man. But look, I just want to speak on that real quick, man. Meg out here tried to, play the fake role, the wifey role, and the best girlfriend of the year award role. It ain't working, man. It just ain't working. It didn't work. Now they went their separate ways. Although we go to the end of the road. Megan, shout out the boys to me too, but Megan went to the end of the road and she went back out into the street. End of the road, in the street. Yeah, so she didn't stop at the end of the road. She got all the way in the street. She left that end of the road and made that left and got back on another street. So yeah. No, it wasn't no end of the road for Megan. She back out there. Back outside, man. That's sad, man. But look, man. While Megan in them streets and Klay Thompson chilling on his boat. Excuse me, y'all. Klay Thompson chilling on his boat. Meg in the streets. We know where they at. Klay on his boat. Meg in the streets. And I'm in here repping the pullout game. And we been get to the jersey, man. Michael Jordan. Number 45, Michael Jordan. He's back. Yes, he's back. Michael Jordan. He's back. Mike, man. Let's talk about Mike, man. A lot of people wondering, why did Mike wear number 45? Well, here's what's going on, man. Y'all know Michael Jordan is famous for the number 23, right? Number 23. Y'all know LeBron James is famous for the number 23. Well, LeBron James only started wearing number 23 because of this guy. Because Mike Jordan, MJ. You know what I'm saying? So, Michael Jeffrey Jordan wore number 23, made it famous. But the thing a lot of people don't know is his favorite number wasn't 23. Y'all said it. Michael Jordan's favorite number wasn't 23. You would think it would be 23, how he made it famous. But let's do the rundown, though. Michael Jordan's favorite number in school and coming up was number 45. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jordan's older brother, Larry Jordan, favorite number was number 45. But they both couldn't wear it because they was on the same team. So by seniority, Larry Jordan, Michael Jordan's older brother, had the option to pick it, and he got number 45. So Michael Jordan said, since I can't wear number 45, I'm going to wear what's half of 45. And that's 23. And after that, that's how 23 was born. So he started wearing it in high school, and it took off after that. Everybody know him for 23. So LeBron James wore 23 because of Jordan. Jordan wore 23 for a deeper meaning. He had to wear 23 because his favorite number was 45. His brother took it first because of seniority, out of respect. And he chopped that in half and got 23. So that's what went down, man. And then he went to go play baseball. He ended up wearing number 45. He got to bring 45 with him. And then Space Jam, the company and the movie, they built a facility, a basketball gym facility for Michael Jordan to work out just so he could get ready for Space Jam. And, Bill Bellamy told a story that, a lot of celebrities was there playing with Michael Jordan, helping him train for the, for the movie. And Bill Bellamy telling stories about how, they were talking stuff to Michael Jordan. And, he wasn't back in the league yet. He was getting ready for Space Jam. And, I pulled out the charity jersey that Michael Jordan wore when he played for the Scottie Pippen charity basketball game. Talked about that. So, yeah, y'all not stay tuned. Y'all go watch the other episodes because it's in one of the episodes not too far from this one. But anyway, Michael Jordan trained for that movie, Space Jam. And when he trained for it, they had said a lot of celebrities were there, a lot of actors were there that could play ball, and they said Damon Wayans was there, Bill Bellamy. A lot of play. I heard Grant Hill was there. He was up and coming. He just got in the league, and a lot of people training with Jordan, man. And they said it was monumental, man. Bill Bellamy was talking stuff, and then later on, Jordan turned up the heat and started cooking everybody on the court. They're like, damn, he still got it. And then a little bit after that, Space Jam came out, this and that. And then a little bit after that, an email was sent to the Chicago organization. Not an email, something came through the fax machine. They were a long time ago. Came through the fax machine. Wasn't no email, wasn't no social media, none of that. Came through the fax machine. There's 2 words for Michael Jeffrey Jordan. It said, he's back, in bold letters. He's back. He's back. And he did a little more working out, training. And March 19th, 1995, he arrived back. And, watching him, I remember that his legs was like, he wasn't all the way there yet. He didn't have that bounce, that jumping athletic bounce in his step that he usually have. So it's like he was a tad off with his jumping ability. With his athleticism. But at the same time though, Jordan came back. He dropped like a 55 piece against the Pacers, and he went to Madison Square Garden and showed out. Did his thing, man. Then they ended up going to the playoffs. And, I ain't gonna lie, that's the year that Shaq and Orlando Magic, Penny Hardaway, Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson, all them boys, man, they were the top team, man. And Jordan came back and ran into them. It didn't look good, man. They lost. They lost, man. Orlando Magic took them out. And I think in the midst of that series, Nick Anderson said, I think the 23rd game that he wore number 45, the 23rd game, get it, 23? That's around the time he changed back to 23. He left 45 and went to 23. And another reason he changed back to 23 is because he thought about it. His dad had passed and everything. And it was personal to him because that's the only number that his dad ever seen him play in the NBA. And so he wanted to be remembered that way. So he kept 23 after that and never looked back. But 45 was special, man. That was his childhood favorite number. And, he wore that in baseball too because of that reason. He wanted a clean slate. So, he picked 45 for baseball. Then he picked 45 to come back in the NBA. He wanted to start a clean slate. Like I said, he thought about it. And then Nick Anderson, speed up the process too, because Nick Anderson for the Orlando Magic said, and 45 ain't nothing like 23. And reason Nick Anderson said that because Nick Anderson was basically saying to Michael Jordan, you ain't good like you used to be when you had 23 back in the day. They ain't the Michael Jordan I remember. This 45 something new. I don't remember 23 playing like this. Damn, you ain't got a pep in your step, old man, with this 45. So when Nick Anderson said 45 ain't nothing like 23, Michael Jordan had to get 23 out of retirement. And when he got 23 out of retirement, kind of against the rules. So every time Michael Jordan put on 23 that season, the Bulls had to pay a fine every game he wore number 23. And at the end of the year, they caught the Chicago Bulls up to $100,000 total for all the fines combined. Michael Jordan wore number 23 that season. Now, I think after that season, they worked something out where they didn't have to pay a fine no more or something like that. But, I mean, Chicago Bulls, they got money to play around with. That wasn't nothing to them. So, even if Michael Jordan did do that and had to get fined, it really wouldn't matter, though. Like, y'all, this Michael Jordan. Spend $100,000 to have Michael Jordan to sell out the arena, winning championship. $100,000 ain't nothing. $100,000 is a lot to me, but I'm just saying, to an organization that's bringing in millions and millions on millions of dollars and extra more millions and money, winning championships, and Michael Jordan keeping butts in the seats, well worth it. But they worked something out. They had to pay $100,000 after that. Michael Jordan ended up seeing the Orlando Magic again the next year. Because that first year, like I said, Michael Jordan, the Bull, ran into Orlando Magic, Penny Hardaway, Shaq, and them boys. And they beat them boys, man. Jordan couldn't take it. He accepted it, but that offseason he trained, worked out, practiced, trained, worked out, practiced, trained, worked out, practiced. So he got great. And the next year, took them boys out, man. He took them out. So, yeah, man. Michael Jordan rocked that number 45, man. And him and his brother shared that number, man. But his brother was the oldest, so he beat him to it, man. Out of respect and seniority. He gave it to Larry Jordan, his brother. So, Michael Jordan, like I said, he chopped it in half and wore 23. And 23 is Michael Jordan number. Not LeBron. Michael Jordan made 23 famous. Not LeBron. LeBron copied Jordan after Jordan already made it famous. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. But we finna show the jersey again. And I just want to speak on that Megan Thee Stallion stuff, man. Like, I don't know how she thought it was gonna play out. I guess she thought they were gonna get married and gonna be happily ever after. I don't know, but it's what it is, man. But this episode 82, man. Let me show the jersey one more time. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Jordan 45. He's back. He's back. Y'all see the vibes, man. 94-95 season. Michael Jordan, man. Let's get to it, man. This is the only jersey I'm going to show today, man. I just want to speak on it, man. You know. But y'all stay tuned, man. You know, a lot of more jerseys on the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know it. We just speak on that. And Megan Thee Stallion, back in them streets. Back for the streets. Back outside them streets. Klay Thompson had a little short video on his boat and said, it's good to be back. So this It's Good to Be Back episode. So why not pull out the Michael Jordan? It's good to be back. He's back, number 45, Jordan. I remember when he came back too. When he played against the Pacers and the Knicks. And man, I was watching them guys. I was locked in, man. I was locked in. I was locked in. I couldn't wait to see that game, man. I couldn't wait to see Mike play again, man. Mike back in the league? What? He go right here, man. All stick everything. Authentic. All stick everything. Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, 45. I'm back jersey. Stop playing, man. Yeah, man. Mike, let's get it, Mike. Yeah, man. What y'all know about this, man? What y'all know about this? Yep. Michael Jordan. Mike, all stick everything, man. But yeah, man. I just want to speak on this jersey, man. Episode 82. It's what it is, man. You already know the vibes. Michael Jordan came back. He cut up. Like I said, man. I want to say one more thing too. I spoke on it before, but I got to say this, man. If it wasn't for the baseball lockout in 94, 95, entering the 1995 season of baseball, they had a lockout. 94 season and, carried on to the 95 season. Mike didn't have nothing else to do. Baseball was on the lockout. So since baseball was on the lockout, they were calling him back. He just did Space Jam. He already was, getting in basketball shape. And there wasn't no baseball at all. And he didn't know how long the lockout was going to be. So guess what he did? He sent that fax to the Bull organization. I'm back. And after that, Mike never looked back. And he came back, he never looked back. And yeah, so shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael Jordan. Rest in peace, Michael Jordan. Dad, that was sad the way he went out. A lot of people talking about Michael Jordan left the game because he got suspended because he got caught for a gambling debt. And that's why he really left the game of basketball. And they tried to use it for his dad. They tried to use that for an excuse. That wasn't no excuse, though. I don't care what nobody say, man. Michael Jordan was close with his dad, man. And Michael Jordan was too big to get suspended for gambling debts. Michael Jordan was the NBA at the time. You think they're going to really suspend Michael Jordan for 2 years for that, for anything? And much as money Michael Jordan was bringing in, and Gatorade and Nike and the Hanes underwear endorsements, and I mean all type of stuff, man. Like, you think Mike finna go? He was bringing so many like profit and like monetization to people's pockets, to the NBA and outside the NBA. And you think they finna let that cash cow go? Come on, man. Stop playing. So I feel it had nothing to do with no gambling debt. I feel it had something to do with, I know it had something to do with his dad's death. He just want to start over new, but people always doing the propaganda with this and with that. And it could be the gambling thing, but they're going to have to prove me wrong on that one. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, man, gonna never be forgotten in the basketball world, man. And I ain't gonna say never be forgotten like he passed or something. Michael Jordan still well, alive, and healthy. Shout out to Michael Jordan. Rest in peace to his dad. And it crazy too, man. Michael Jordan would have had number 45 instead of 23 if he had got it before his brother. And y'all boy LeBron James probably would have been wearing number 45. So that crazy how, one decision on seniority over basketball number changed the game. Jordan wore 23. LeBron loved Jordan so much, he started wearing 23. So if Jordan picked number 45, had the same career, LeBron would have had number 45. That's crazy. That's something to think about, y'all. For all y'all LeBron fans out there, that's something to think about. Your boy with this close to wearing 45. But what it is, man. But this all still everything Michael Jordan jersey number 45. Like I said, this the only jersey. The episode 82 been a long road travel. I'm having beyond fun doing this and got more episodes to come. So I appreciate y'all. And I had to pull out this Jordan jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? Megan back in the streets. Klay Thompson said it's good to be back. Another thing too, y'all want to say this. Y'all dogging Klay, talking about he cheated on Meg and all that. I get it. You know, that happen every day. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Cameron, man. Well, Cameron did say it different. You know, Cameron said, people die every day, B. But, Klay basically saying, it's good to be back. And the reason I brought the Cameron situation because, people do die every day, like you said on Paid in Full, but people get cheated on every day, B. You be alright, nigga. Well, anyway, but like I said, Klay said in his video, it feels so good to be back. That was a shot at Meg, and it was like a deeper meaning. What did he mean by saying it feels so good to be back? See, y'all speaking on stuff y'all don't know nothing about. Klay could have been catching hell in a relationship. Cause ain't no man with a woman that's deeply in love and having fun and a good time and so happy, soon as they break up, he's not gonna say it feel good to be back. Why do it say it feel good to be back? Basically, Meg wouldn't let Klay be who he originally was and tried to tame him, train him, make him live life different, listen to different type of music, probably city girl music. Klay said his favorite rap group, Bone Thugs and Harmony. So he liked that type of music. You know what I'm saying? He liked 90s rap, stuff like that. Megan, Hot Girl Summer, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B type music, Young Miami, City Girls, you know what I'm saying? Glorilla, she like that type of rap. Klay probably ain't, he probably ain't rocking with all that. So, and he probably couldn't come and go as he please. She blowing his phone up when he gone and where you going, won't let him breathe. And I thought that was lame too that Megan, this is another thing too I don't like too. Let me say this. For all y'all women out there, all y'all little girls out there, all y'all teenagers out there, I want y'all to think of this. Megan Thee Stallion was trying so hard to be this perfect wife, girlfriend. I'm in love. I need a man. I got a man now. That's all I care about. And I'm in love and happily ever after. This my man type stuff, right? But at the same time, she's advocating and advertising her music about being in the street, taking somebody's man, being a freak for random men, and being outside, and and being like the prostitute type of vibe that she giving off in her music. She giving off one thing in her music, but she portraying something else in her real life. So which one y'all gonna follow? I mean, don't follow Megan, period, on the tip how she moving. She moving like a double standard. She's so in love in her real life, but playing another character in her music, telling all the little girls be a freak, be outside, take another woman man, do all this stuff. So that's who y'all gonna follow? I'm just saying. Anyway, man, this Michael Jeffrey Jordan, number 45, all stitch everything Chicago Bulls, number 45 jersey. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We did the Jordan challenge. That was dope. Got a lot of more Jordan jerseys to come. So y'all stay tuned for all that. But like I said, man, having fun with the baseball, basketball, and football jersey. So y'all know this forever on the channel. Them three right there. Getting it in. Y'all already know it. But look, man, this Michael Jordan all still everything number 45. I'm back. Chicago Bull basketball jersey. Stop playing, man. That man went out with Klay when he retired. He went out with Klay. You know, the difference, the opposite of what Megan did, because she definitely didn't go out with Klay. And I ain't bashing Megan. I'm just calling what she doing in the track record she got. She don't got a good track record. Y'all can call it, paint the picture how y'all want it. Y'all can go to a sip and paint with a little wine and paint this picture how you want it. She don't got a good track record, y'all. Pull-out game ain't holding or pulling no punches. Only thing we pulling is jerseys. That's the only thing we pulling out is jerseys. Anything else we ain't pulling, no punches, we ain't, man, come on, man. We ain't holding no punches. We gonna tell it like it is, 100. And this is what you get, man. We gonna call it fair and even. Straight down the middle. You know, like the yellow line in the streets. You know, the streets where Megan at right now. I'm just saying. But yeah, man. Then Michael Jordan, all still everything, man. Chicago Bull jersey. Had to speak on Mike. Had to speak on why did he end up wearing the number 45, you know, when he came back to the league and when he played his baseball career. I pulled out the 45 baseball jersey. I got to check the tape. I can't remember if I pulled both of them out. Matter of fact, I know I pulled out the Birmingham Barons jersey. I can't remember if I pulled out the Jordan White Sox jersey. But I had to check the tape. But, you know, there's so many jerseys been on this podcast, man. That's what been going on. But at the end of the day, man, if it ain't been on here, it will be on here. And like I said, Klay Thompson, we gonna work on getting them jerseys, man. For sure, man. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? The Klay Thompson situation with Megan Thee Stallion, you know. One jersey, one topic, one band, one sound. Go watch Drumline too, man. I'm just saying. But look, Michael Jordan, all still everything, man. Had to break down the legacy, what 45 meant, man. And he said he wore 45, you know, for those reasons I explained. And he said he went back to 23 because, like I said, that's all his dad knew him as is 23 as in the NBA. And he said 45 it just wasn't starting to feel right. He wasn't playing the same. He felt like 45 had something to do with it. The words of Mike Jordan, man. Jeffrey Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So, yeah, man, had to do the breakdown, man. Jordan, man. He's that guy. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. This episode 82 to the Pull Out Game podcast. All still everything, man. And I'm up out of here, man. And you see your boy live in the flesh, man. You see me. You see me. Yeah. But yeah, man, MJ, man. You already know it. And we out of here like a light bulb. Y'all hold it down. Jordan. Klay Thompson. Megan. Where she at? Where Megan at? Oh, damn, my bad. Megan in the streets. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all hold it down. Talking about Klay wasn't popping until he got with Megan Thee Stallion. Man, who the hell y'all think she is? Oral Redenbacher? Man, that sound more crazier than finding out Joe Biden been taking breakdancing classes. Y'all got to be kidding me. Klay been a winner. Klay been holding up gold trophies. Klay been hanging up championship banners for the Golden State Warriors. And Klay been collecting rings. While on the other hand, your girl Megan, she ain't got no rings. Not even from K Jewelers. Not even from her husband. Not even from the damn bubblegum machine. Hell, I ain't think she got a damn ring around the bathtub. And never trust a woman, y'all, with two first names for her whole name. Megan is her first name, and her last name Pete. And if I ain't mistaken, ain't that a dude first name for her last name? What we talking about here, man? And while Klay was out here popping champagne and celebrating, Megan was on 23-hour lockdown in jail asking people, do you want your cornbread? And phone chick, punk. Man, she a real life version of the show Oz. She a real life version of the show Orange is the New Black. And to be honest, y'all, I don't know who been ran through the most. The Golden Gate Bridge that Klay used to play for, or Megan Thee Stallion bedroom. And to be honest, y'all, she belongs in the forest. Why do you ask? Because she's a cheater that always be lying. Get it? Cheater, lying. And actor entertainers, y'all watch yourself, cause she'll get you locked up quicker than the police finding crack rock in your back seat. Klay for the W.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.